Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. Got another VHS update today. I haven't done one since like September, October, and I've actually got quite a lot since then. So I think it's about time I did an update. All of these were between free and like $3. So honestly, I don't think there was anything over $3. So yeah, let's just get right into it. This is in a completely random order, so I'll pick them as again. First up, I just got this the other day actually, and that was Blazing Saddles for $1. It's a classic. You know, it's a fun movie. It really is. And let's be honest, for $1, no one's batting an eye. Then I got Ben-Hur. It's one of those, Bible movies. I'm not a big fan of Bible movies since I'm not a religious person. But, it's a classic. 11 Academy Awards, and I got it for $1. So, I'm not going to turn that down. That's a 2-tape. Good stuff. Next up, this one was free, because this actually used to be my parents' copy. I actually thought they'd gotten rid of a lot of them, but still had a few left, so I took them. So it was Roy Orbison and Friends, a black and white night. Essentially, it's like I want to say like a concert type film, but not really. They get to Roy Orbison and a bunch of other musicians get together and do some songs and everything. Pretty interesting stuff. Next, this is another one that was this was actually my dad's. This was Zulu. Okay movie, honestly. Pretty fun stuff. So again, free. I'm not complaining. And again, another one that was my parents, and that's Highlander. Everyone has seen Highlander. If you haven't seen Highlander, you're living under a rock. Really fun movie, honestly. And for free, yeah. Next up, this one's kind of fun. This is The Barber. This is a movie that was actually, they remade it just recently, and it was out from, Horror Pack put it out as one of their releases. What's neat about this, though, is, yes, that is a screening copy. So, that's kind of neat, I got that for $1. Same thing. Next up is, Arsenic and Old Lace. This is one that, is just... It's in such good shape. I mean, take a look at that. It's a movie I've always kind of wanted to see, but never got around to. So, again, for $1, I'm not complaining. This is another one that was my parents', and that was White Heat with James Cagney. Good flick, definitely good flick. Next up, I'm happy about this one, and that is Braddock, Missing in Action 3. I have a real soft spot for this movie, honestly. It's cheesy as all hell, but I love it. I think it's actually my favorite in the series, and it's not good, but I love it. So yeah. Braddock, man. That's awesome. Some canon goodness. Also got Kickboxer, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Van Damme did 2 really good movies, Kickboxer and Bloodsport, and honestly, everything else is kind of downhill after that. But Kickboxer is always a fun one. So yeah, that was a definite must pick up. Next is one I got at the what was it? The Horrorama convention back in November. And that's Fetus. This is from Manor Video. I got this for $2 actually. I was quite pleased when I found it, and it's number 28 of 90. So that's kind of cool, Haven't watched that one yet. I'll get around to it eventually. Also got it at the same place. I got Warlock and Warlock 2: The Armageddon. Both, fun, old movies. They're out on Blu-ray now, but, I wasn't going to pass them up for $1. Next up is Death Becomes Her. You know, fun little, comedy type thing. It was been pretty good. Some good effects in it, Then, Top Gun. Everyone knows Top Gun, let's be honest. I'm actually not a big Tom Cruise fan. I think he's kind of insane. But, for a buck, I wasn't going to pass it up. Then we got Stallone in Cobra. Always a good flick. I've always liked that cover. I don't know why. Next is another Academy Award winner, and that's Lawrence of Arabia, the two-tape 30th anniversary collector's edition. Honestly, I bought this on a whim. I've never really been interested in the movie, but it was a buck. Even though it's a two-tape thing, it was a buck. So I was like, you know what? An Academy Award-winning movie for $2? What the hell? Next up, this one is a damn good buy because this was actually still in the factory wrapping. And that was Back to the Future. I'm really surprised at that, honestly. So this particular tape has never been played. I think that's just so cool. I mean, hell, check this out. It actually still has the $2.50 mail-in rebate on Jurassic Park, and that's never been opened either. That's just damn cool. It's a classic. Honestly, parts 2 and 3, I could really care less about, but part 1 was a masterpiece. Next is Alfred Hitchcock's Stranger on a Train. Great flick. Also, I have this on Blu-ray, but I saw this. It was a buck. I'm not going to leave it on the shelf for $1. Next up is one I actually bought purely actually for my dad, because I have no real interest in this movie, honestly. And that's The Day of the Jackal. I've never really been interested in it at all. I may give it a chance at some point, but I bought that for my dad. Next is Without a Clue. This is comedy, based on the Sherlock Holmes type stuff. Pretty fun little thing, honestly. And then we got Blue Thunder. Movie about an attack helicopter. Gotta love it. Okay. Then we got, and this is a good buy, definitely. The rest of this is just completely taking me back to my childhood. First up here is Batman, Mask of the Phantasm. I've always liked Mask of the Phantasm, and I used to have it on VHS back in the day. It was one of the ones I got rid of, so I kind of regretted. So for a buck, there we go. And these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These last 5 are again all again bringing me back to my childhood. Right here we got Spider-Man, the Venom Saga. We got Spider-Man, Revenge of the Goblins. We've got Spider-Man, Spider Slayer. We've got Spider-Man, Insidious 6. And we've got Spider-Man, Secret Wars. So yeah, all of those right there. Man, I used to love this show, honestly. And it's complete nostalgia porn for me right now at this point, Because let's be honest, more than likely I'm probably never gonna watch these. Or I'll just pop them in for, shits and giggles. But, it's fun. And for a buck a piece, like I said, I was not going to leave them there for that. So yeah, that's my update. As you can see, got quite a varied amount of stuff, all different titles and everything. I've said before, I'll say again, VHS is it's still a viable format. Yeah, you're not going to get great picture quality. You're not going to get DVD level quality even. Hell, you're probably going to get the equivalent of YouTube. But there's just something to be said about owning a physical copy of a movie that you dig, you know? Or even, a movie you've never seen before, but, never seen it. Don't really have an interest in it, but maybe someday you will. And for $1, no one's gonna blame you of not being frugal with your money at that, are they? But yeah, that's it for now. See you next time.